What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Tonight we're back on MLB The Show 19. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play right after these commercial breaks. Welcome back from these commercial breaks. Now it's time to get the game started. Let's play. Arizona's doing way better than Atlanta is.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours.
18 innings,
but that
29
doesn't
hits,
necessarily indicate what kind of
2.17
pitcher
whip.
this guy is. If he brings a game,
that high.
Three.
Excuse me.
At the plate, Richard Primetime watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Now here's the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
Yeah.
In there, a base hit.
Swung too early on that one, but
so a base hit here to start the inning.
Playing no
continues
doubles.
to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner at first to start the inning, and down when it comes to pitching in the rain,
266, 12 home runs,
I think the most
67
difficult part is
RBIs.
the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Runners on the move for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
So it's a 2-2 count on Albies. I won't run.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout.
At least in the show 18, when you take off, even if they walk the guy, they will still give it to you as a steal.
Johnny Azzopardi, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Azzopardi. Yeah, now let's go, kid.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. First and second here with nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
And then adds a party.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. His batter pitcher numbers with Luke Weaver. He's 1 for 2.
Camargo.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So digging in now, Ryan Cordell. And
no one really tags him from first base.
Cordell.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
I started doing that.
1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right.
They hit a fly ball and I'm on first. Instead of standing halfway,
after that didn't work out.
Grounder
go back to first and tag up. Oh, excuse me.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Get a good one.
Hard liner,
that's it, right? So shortstop.
Come
he hits it right to the shortstop.
Now batting, first base.
Hit a single or better, Trout. Nope. Only swinging pitches inside the zone.
He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can't.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Primetime is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat.
Damn it.
Hit the ball hard somewhere just about
yeah, I failed. I swung at a pitch that was outside the zone.
And truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of them.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Into the box now, Richard Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play in order, anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
Drop it.
Roll too.
Near the stand.
Wow, he caught that shit over.
He took that right out of the first row. And the throw from right will not be in time. In now, Cody Metz.
The catcher, number 28, Cody Metz.
0-1 count, and the
1-1-1
to first. Primetime fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the coming to the plate now Richard
batting, first baseman.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Jamming the brother up.
This is a situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swanson stands at first with 1 out.
Find the ball.
That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked. He has great bat-to-ball skills.
He's still able to give him back 45.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
This is one of those guys.
Albies.
Fastball
I
taken.
wonder if they have somebody else that's wearing 45.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid. Hey, see it, drive it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Strike. Lurking. Come on, that's a party.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
2-2.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's
That's a party is. I know why he's taking. If it's in the zone, swing at that shit. There you go.
This one into right. Conforto is there, and he'll put it away.
Fucking Conforto.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Strahm earns the win, his 2nd. Luke Weaver was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jesse Biddle closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the... Chad Kuhl is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over.
3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Primetime.
Batting
watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And that misses inside 1-0. So, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in playing reasonably well of late. They have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team D-roll. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Santiago leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
That's why he's checking them.
Stay on now. Let's go, kid.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a
it's under the bottom of the first. They're gonna walk me.
Just walk them flat out.
Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he shoots with 2 strikes.
Wow, I better try to check my swing.
Back now from SunTrust Stadium. 2nd inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting...
What the fuck are you talking about, Heidi? It's raining. You can see the raindrops on the damn screen. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
3, 3,
stepping in and ready for another shot.
Now batting,
Richard,
first
prime time,
baseman,
0 for 1
Richard.
for him here in this one.
Prime time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a dirty changeup.
And it's 0-1.
That shit
Well,
looked
you don't need
good
us to tell
coming
you, it's
in.
really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Step in the poodle.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
It's right on the fucking warning track. That sucks.
For the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the... Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1 pitch.
1-1.
Scooped up. Oh, what a stop.
Nah, bitch. What the fuck? Why did they throw it so late? Ah. It took forever to throw the fucking ball.
Stepping into the box, Richard
Now batting,
first base. He flew out in his last
good old knuckle curve.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
On the
missed
back,
it.
pick it up,
With
pick
this
it up.
guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Hate
Drive
that
it out of
knuckle
the yard,
curve.
this AB.
But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ozzie
2 runs, 8
Albies.
hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Damn, Ozzie, come on.
Albies is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out.
Yeah, that knuckle curve ball is a bastard, man.
Now batting, Johnny Azapardi.
I know, because it's one of my favorite pitches to pitch with.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Hey, come on now, one time. Right
He's
here.
running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit
On the bag, right here, on the back.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass.
Hit it right
as
to the
inning
first
is
baseman.
over. Stepping up now, Richard Primetime, 0 for 3
Way to go
to this
for the
point.
Braves.
Yeah, not his game
The
so
first
far.
baseman,
He's such a good hitter.
Richard
We all kind of expected him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hey, one time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Had him on stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
1-2 is the cut.
That cutter was close.
2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Slapped hard the opposite
Wow,
way.
right to the
Conforto
goddamn right
is there to
fielder.
put it away for route number 1.
Think somebody with
Well, we've
over
mentioned the
100 and
conditions
whatever
aren't
power he
ideal with the
has
rain
would
coming
be
down.
smashing that shit to the wall, not hitting it like a little girl.
Ready now, Richard Primetime.
Now batting, the first
pitch of the
baseman,
at-bat.
Richard.
And this is
Wow,
to the
that's
right
some
side.
straight horse shit. The game just fucking glitched right there. I hate when that shit happens. You think by now, after all these years of making this fucking
Into
game,
the
you wouldn't
windup,
have
here
these
comes the
problems.
0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging.
Slider. Dirty ass slider. Do you think after all these years of making this game, MLB will be like one of the best fucking, game makers in the fucking industry? But they're not. They never fix anything that's wrong with this fucking game. Never.
Sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Like every other company, fucking write a code or patch or something to fix if something is wrong with the game. But the show, they never fucking fix anything. They just leave that shit the way it is.
Save number 35 for the season, and he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
6-4.
And you think after last year sucked with the game, they would, make sure they're on par this year. But it's like they just don't give a fuck. Game shouldn't be glitching. It shouldn't be fucking lagging. It shouldn't be none of that shit in the game. Excuse me.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Atlanta Braves. Richard Primetime, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next.
I don't even have to widen the fucking lead. There's no one close to even getting to where I'm at.
Play ball. Three.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Richard Primetime.
Batting
He's had
third.
a banner month
The
as far
first
as
baseman.
home run production is
Richard
concerned. If he's able to keep up this pace, earning the league's home run title should be almost a foregone conclusion.
I would agree with that assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Junior.
Here's the 1-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as
that's the first time I ever stole a bag on the slide step.
Right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
Damn, running over 20 miles an hour.
Have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Ready with the 1-2. Just
Usain
staying
Bolt
alive,
ain't got
putting
shit
together
on
a really
Primetime.
good at-bat here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Maybe in a long
Here's
distance
the
race.
1-2. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his right, Bowers. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Primetime.
Now batting.
If he continues sending the ball over the fence at this rate, he's on a pace for the 70 home run neighborhood by the end of the year.
And will be considered a national treasure by everyone who's ever played this game. 70 home runs. I don't even have the words to describe what he must be feeling like. From start to finish, April until now, he has hit at an epic rate and just driving the ball out to all parts of the field.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Oh. Helping these assholes out.
Right here.
Bowers in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's
slider.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Is on the ground over to first. Primetime.
Oh, my bad, dog.
They'll have no play
that
as
was
he
my
reaches
fault.
first base safely.
I didn't throw it right.
Stepping in for the
pitcher would
Braves,
have made it
Richard
anyway.
Primetime. He looked to
The
bounce
first
back
baseman.
after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
One there, on to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging
Now
in
batting.
now, Ronald
The left
Acuna.
fielder,
He'll try to follow
Ronald
up the double in his
Acuna
last at-bat with
Jr.
another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let me...
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other
batter,
way. He's
number
able
1,
to fight off
second
a
baseman,
tough count and get himself a base hit.
Albi.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Once again, a 3-2.
Right to the goddamn
Bowers
second
is going to be in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
At the plate, Richard Primetime, 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing.
That's
this guy has
failed
been
already.
too hot, too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall. If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate,
swing.
There you go.
Left field and deep.
That's gone.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Certainly mentioned the fact that this guy leads the league in home runs, and now he's got 1 more to add to that total. Perfect swing right there and a home run to left field.
Play ball. And hit him. First base.
Stepping up to the plate, Aramis Garcia.
Now batting.
They're
Was a
pitching
ground
him
out
shit.
last time up. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left home.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in, Richard Primetime. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got
a swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh,
but
come on,
it
foul
just
ball.
fouled into the second deck. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh? Hey, let her fly right here. Run out!
And there he goes towards second. Ramirez only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play.
Yeah.
And now they'll put the tag on the runner.
4 wins in a row for these guys. I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Time of the ball
13
game.
to
4
5
hours
at
and
the end
3
of all
minutes.
the action. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Richard Primetime. He's had a banner month as
Batting
far as
third.
home run production is
baseman,
concerned. If he's able to keep up
Richard
this pace, earning the
Primetime.
league's
Oh,
home run
damn it, that
title
slider
should be
got
almost
me.
a foregone conclusion.
Hey, see it up, drive
I would
the other
agree
way.
with
Let's
that
go, big dog.
assumption. It's going to be a foregone conclusion. The way this guy looks at the box, he looks so hitterish, looking to do damage. I don't see how anyone catches him in the home run race.
Very early.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on
Come
the
on,
ground.
come on, give me, give me.
Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the
Man.
side is retired.
It looks safe to me and shit.
Standing in, Richard Primetime. If he can continue
Leading up
setting the
for
ball
the
over the
Braves,
fence at this rate, he's
the
on a
first
pace for
baseman,
the 70
Primetime.
home run neighborhood by the end of the year.
And will be considered a national treasure by everyone who's ever played this game. 70 home runs. I don't even have the words to describe what he must be feeling like. From start to finish, April until now, he has hit at an epic rate and just driving the ball out to all parts of the field.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
The batter, number 1,
And
second
that'll bring in
baseman,
the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one.
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
You were slow on that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zimmer is there, and he makes the catch
right
for
there.
the out.
Pick up the ball.
And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. At the plate, Johnny Ozzie. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, Johnny. Let's get this hit going.
Line towards
shit.
center field.
Come back. Fuck.
Zimmer is
me.
there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they won't risk running on
Started
that
running
arm
too
out there as he's
fucking
forced
early.
to sit tight at third base.
The left fielder, number 5.
So coming to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. A swing and
there
a
we
shot
go.
hit down the
No.
corner. And
No, thought it was going to
nearly
be a good
would have
hit.
gotten him on the board.
Instead, he went to
Instead, it's a
foul
low
ball.
foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2.
Good job, buddy.
That's a classic
Take your
piece
fucking
of pitching
knees
right
off
there.
and leave it
You
where it
have to
stumps.
back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Ryan Cordell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Is it an error? What the fuck? How was it an error?
Something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Oh, yeah, he just didn't see the ball.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. First base.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for
Now
2
batting.
in this one.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Play ball.
Digging in and looking for more.
Leading
Richard
up for the
Primetime.
Braves,
He singled his
the
last
first
time up.
baseman, Prime Time.
And he throws the
Ooh, late
fastball
on
by
that
him here,
fucking ball.
0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just
Should I
a
do
little
that
bit
swing?
off
Should
the
I?
corner
No,
right
swing?
there. Got
Yeah,
a great
swing.
hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fuck!
Turned
Why am I
down and
fucking early on that?
Pulled it a little foul. And that's swung on and missed.
Dirty
So
ass
good work
slider.
on the mound will take care of the National League's
That's another
leading
big
hitter.
fucking issue, man. It's like you can never fucking swing on time. It's like the game, what you see, you know, is like doesn't match up.
He comes into this at bat over
Your
the
brainwave
shoulder.
seem like it's either quicker than the fucking game or slower than the fucking game. So you're never swinging on time. Either you swing too fucking early or too late.
Absolutely set that lineup up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So
Like, they need to
runs come
either
across here,
make some
both
shit to the
coming
Xbox
via
that hook up to
solo
your
home
brain or
run.
something so you can
Not too many
fucking
more shots
sync
left.
the game
Home
so
half
the
of
game
eighth coming up. The Indians on
operates
top.
the way that you fucking play.
Stepping into the box.
Now
Richard
batting,
Because
first
you
baseman,
think you're swinging perfectly and you're swinging way fucking early.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty.
Ah, come on. What kind of
Can't
bullshit
go
is
down
that?
3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves
Douchebags
first
never want to
baseman.
fucking throw anything in the
This
zone.
team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And it's 1-2.
Let him guess. I'm fucking early. How the fuck am I way too early on that ball?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Straight 3 calls. He can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side.
We went down looking on that one.
5-2 the final today. The Cleveland Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
The final line
Nick
score.
Witt.
Hell. Oh no. Machado.
Evening baseball on tap from beautiful Coors Field here in the capital city.
Let's play ball.
So striding forward now, Richard Primetime. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
Damn,
I've never been
curveballs
in this
is
position in my
fucking
career
slow
before.
as hell,
I
man.
wonder if he's counting
What the
games
fuck?
down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Davidoff going back on at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 59 on the season. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Not because it was a late swing, too, as well. As a party's a short motherfucker.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Play ball.
Richard Primetime, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that went in and off the plate.
How am I late?
That tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Good hard sinker swung.
Same fucking swinger. Now I'm early.
That was a nasty
way too early. Last time I was fucking late. Now I'm way too early.
Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action.
My rib cage.
And that swung on and missed. So good work. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Primetime. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Took something.
Yeah, don't throw that again, because you fucking pay for it.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
You shouldn't have listened to the announcers. They don't know what they're talking about.
2-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Play ball. Out.
Now to the plate, Ryan
The batter, number
McMahon. Last
24.
time through was a base
Second
hit.
baseman, Ryan
Ready
McMahon.
with the 1-1. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves. Ready for another shot now. Richard Primetime comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business is he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, come on, baby.
Yo, they need to give me my number back, man. I'm about to go down there, Atlanta, and kick their asses.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The throw will go to 3rd, and he's
safe, bitch. I shouldn't have bobbled it.
Ready once again, Johnny Azzopardi.
That's another thing I hate too, man. You pick your number, and you go to a certain team, and they fucking change the number.
3-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. A run in. Here's a second runner around 3rd.
And I went to Atlanta. They changed my number from 44 to 45, and now it's 46. So they only changed my number once. They changed my number twice.
A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Prime time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a fastball here. He'll take a look at ball 1.
Wow.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there.
I'm glad I didn't sleep with his wife.
Doesn't like it, but hey, that's the
got
life of an
jammed.
umpire.
Shit.
Popped him up. McMahon is there for it.
I guess that's what I get
He
for
makes the
getting
catch
that
for the
call.
second out.
Pay one way or the other. Conway is a bitch. And Conway is instant.
Let's play ball. He's out. 3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the James Paxton gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average.
Now in the box, Richard Primetime. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games
want that one
down.
back.
You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's
Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss.
Oh, that cutter was dirty.
And that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Second. Albies picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
I don't know why I always chase the fucking ball knowing that I can't get to it.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Primetime. One ball
and he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Damn knuckle curve, man.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly
How the
in the
fuck
hole.
did I miss that?
I know he's down the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fouled off.
He's probably going to go with a knuckle in the corner.
Now another 0-2. And another foul ball.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, can't see it.
The
Drive
2-2.
it like you can. Let's go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And
that's why I missed, because it's the deepest part of the fucking yard.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Come on, Acuna.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Like you can. Here we go now, huh?
The 1-2. A line
oh, damn it. He almost fell down. Shit.
One hit in the inning, but no one left.
They got caught out there. Yeah, Primetime got caught with his panties down.
Striding in, Richard Primetime.
Colorado is putting a whooping on
that with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get...
There you go.
Slap
the shit out of that. Oh, you mother. You suck.
Your attention, please.
Yo, our pitching is just so trifling, man.
Ready for another chance?
Oh my God.
He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Like, I don't even know who the fuck. Oh, that's.
Davey is there.
I don't even.
To start inning number 9.
Like, I wish you could go through and like make changes, like do some rotation or something. Take out some of the bullpen people, see if we can use them as starters or whatever. Because whatever they got going on right now isn't working.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here.
The final line score for our ball game
put the losing streak
for
behind
the victorious
like professionals are supposed to do.
10
well
hits,
done.
1 error.
And we're going to have
not
a
that the
pinch hitter to
offense,
start
the
things out here
batting
in the
did
top
any
half of
good
the
either,
inning.
because the hitting didn't do shit, but the pitching did terrible because they gave up 8 fucking runs. And I hate fucking pinch hitting.
Leading off for the Braves, the first baseman.
Get the nigga a day off. Just let the nigga sit on the bench.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I felt that slider. If I wasn't so early
pitch.
on it.
High in the air out to center
That
field.
one sucked. I got underneath that one.
Makes the play.
That's another thing they need to fix. The balls shouldn't be floating that fucking long in the air, man.
The humidor certainly
it's
doing
like
its
gravity
job
doesn't
so
exist
far.
in this
You get a look
fucking
at our
game.
line score for
You could fucking go hit a ball in the air, go take a shit in the piss, and come back and the bitch still wouldn't land yet.
3.
But at least it's not as bad as last year. Last year, that shit just
Antonio
stank ass. It still stinks that the ball just go that high up in the air and it takes forever to come down.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Colorado crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
I hate pinch hitting. Back to fucking Arizona. Going to Arizona. I'm playing a shitty dome. Arizona. Nah, I think we're home. Come on, Captain. Shit is taking forever to get to level 4. After that, I can work on, how was it, Maverick or Lightning Rod? One of them. I'm not sure what the other one is.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Richard Primetime, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next.
Even another thing that they messed up this year that I noticed too is the dreads. Like the dreads were so good last in the show 18. In the show 19, the dreads looked like crap. They didn't even look like dreads. Just looked like a big fucking blob.
Under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this
position. Did I fucking miss that?
Before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away.
Wow,
at the end
I was
of the year
fucking
with a batting crown.
Here you go. Well, guys, you take a look
late.
at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come
I
off
was
another
late.
loss last time out, and in fact,
to me, I swung on time. But to the game, I was late.
the inning is over.
Like, how are we gonna match that up? Well, you know, there got to be a way to match that shit up where I swing and hit the ball that's on time.
Now at the plate, Richard Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think
is that
he
a
even
gap?
concerns
No, Gapper?
himself with
Yeah,
that.
Gapper.
He
Yeah.
put it on the ground.
Go,
That's part of what makes
dickhead.
him
Go,
successful.
go. Shit. You fucker. Why you stop at second?
And they're going to hold him
It's
to
a
a
good thing the
single
first
here as they
baseman
do
was
a
all the
nice
way down
job
at
of
second.
getting
He
it
probably
back in
got thrown
quickly.
the hell out.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty,
Like,
I know he's
anybody
fighting
could
for a
see that
batting
ball
title
was gonna
now,
fucking
but
land.
The consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get
You better go
into
home.
center field for
Yeah.
a base hit.
Dick.
The run comes across to
Stop
score,
at
and they
third. We're
jump
gonna be
ahead
fighting in the
1-0.
fucking
It
dugout.
has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a
Now
big
batting,
spot.
second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And he fouls this one off.
Stand here for like 10 pitches while Albies foul every fucking thing off.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the
So
call
much
there on the outside
for that.
part of the plate, but probably too
He
good
went
to
from
take.
fouling
And
everything
he's down
off
on
now to
strikes for the
fucking
second
striking
time.
out looking all the
That
time.
pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And
Like, come
even if
on,
we
I know
had
it's
robot
August
arms,
and
he'd
shit,
still be
and I know
out.
the year is
The only
almost
difference
over,
would be
but you
he
niggas is
wouldn't be able
dropping
to
the ball
complain
here.
about it.
The count now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
I wasn't going anywhere. I was wondering where he was running to. That's what I was looking at. I got distracted by him running.
High in the air out to center field. Marte moves over, 2 gone. Long throw to the plate.
Yeah, you ain't getting me.
He is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Prime time is a burner now, but wait till he get his other cleats. He's gonna be on fire. Shit.
Exactly what he was hoping to
fire
do.
trails
Get
on the
it
base
into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
What's up, Joey? Welcome to the stream.
Striding into the box,
Now
Christian
batting,
Walker. He
first
popped out
baseman.
in his first trip.
Christian Walker.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail things. Settling in now, Richard Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Primetime.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a weak little
Wow,
line
oh shit,
drive
he
over
caught
to
that
first.
ball
But
down.
this is speared by the first baseman.
Yeah, that's a hell of a catch. He's a quick motherfucker.
Into the box now, Richard Primetime.
Now batting, the first baseman, Richard Primetime.
He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Spangenberg is off at first with 2 away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo racing back. Leaps and he made the catch.
Oh, you dick.
Santa Maria. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
That tiny fucking wall out there out there.
So a runner at first now with 1 away.
Now batting,
and that'll
second
bring up
baseman,
Jonathan Scope to hit
Jonathan
next.
Scope.
3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah,
he got himself a win.
In the first inning,
Oh, he had a
and just
complete
kept this
game.
thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Atlanta took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Heaney wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance.
That's how you know our team
So
sucks,
that's a
when the
wrap
pitcher
here
only
tonight.
got 10
For
fucking
Mark DeRosa,
wins.
Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB
The final
The
line
Show.
score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9
So
hits,
just imagine
no
what
errors.
all the
They
other
left
fucking
6 men on
starting
base.
pitchers' records are. Not
Time of the
good.
ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Not good at all.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves. Luke Weaver gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
3.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before.
All right,
I wonder if
I was
he's
late on that one. Oh, no,
I
just missed it.
Away at the end of the
Good
year
swing
with
time.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher.
Clyde Washington.
Down in the strike zone.
Safe, bitch.
Call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
We're all slumping. Shit.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
The whole team is slumping. Hopefully by the next season, I'll be on a different team. Team that can win.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good.
My goal in life is always to get off a sinking ship. Never to stay and go down with that bitch.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Azzopardi.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Azzopardi is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion.
An occasion, like, yeah, every month occasion.
Let it fly, let's go.
The 2-2.
Right here. Let it fly.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
Damn.
So stepping in, Richard Primetime.
Richard Primetime.
Cutter. So cutter
First pitch of the at-bat. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fouled away.
Early.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is...
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked...
Ball 4, take the base.
Digging in, Richard Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot.
I can't.
He's got
and I won't.
To put the ball in play.
And
I got him ground rule double. Shit.
The run will score. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from
so happy when they got them low fucking walls. Well, they playing a goddamn dome, so of course the walls are low.
He's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
I'd be that one guy. Be like, hey, you've been selected by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Be like, no. Sorry. I want to be outside.
Your
Taylor
attention,
Rogers
please.
will come on now, and he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 56.
Of course, when they show you the check, you'd be like, "Yeah, fuck it."
Rogers.
I play my speedos if you want me to.
Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto has a beat on it. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Johnny Azzopardi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
I don't think Azzopardi has a fucking base hit in months.
Prime time, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
You got that evil music.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ryan Cordell would be next.
Hey, let's go, kids. One time right here.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Yeah, what the hell are they burning out there?
Trying to hold
Who the hell is burning shit at 11 o'clock at night in the backyard?
So
What the
it's
fuck?
first and second now with 2 out. At the plate, Ryan Cordell. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you...
Oh, come on.
In the inning.
This is going down. Look at him.
He's got a couple of hits here in plate 1. Top of the order.
Your attention, please.
Standing in, Richard Primetime.
Now
try to follow up the double in his last at bat.
Swing on that pitch.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
God damn, that was a burner. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball right there.
And now a pitch on the way. And a fastball way off
I know
here, and it's even
how
at
the
1.
guys feel when Bulldog is throwing them
5 runs,
98,
7
99
hits,
mile an
and no
hour
errors
fastballs.
so far for Atlanta.
Let's go, big dog.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You can do it. Going better. Let's do it.
Swing and a miss out in front
Challenge
of the
fail.
changeup.
He tricked me with that changeup.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
He got me with that changeup, you shithead.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tonight's final. The Diamondbacks pick up win number 70 to top
the final
the
line
division.
score for the ball game
Weaver earns his 8th.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. When you guys join the stream, I would really appreciate it if you say hi, say what's up, so I know who is in the stream. And I can thank you properly. Have a good night. Peace.